Hello, I'm Lola, and welcome to this next part of the Mass Effect series. Last we left off, we were exploring the Citadel, having a look around, talking to everyone. So yeah, let's just carry on. Where did we got to? Yeah, so we'd come down from this area, explored the offices, headed down here, consort chambers, and we were just having a look in the Emporium, and there should be a store there as well. Then to the bank, have a look up here, have a walk up, see if we can get down to the other areas, and then if not, go to the tower. We have, various quests. Oh, these are the side quests. So, Shahira has asked you to speak to her General Septimus. She's concerned that this former client is spreading false accusations and could damage her reputation. I don't know if I trust her yet, to be honest, so we'll see. And then that's in the lower wards, and we were talking, the bartender was talking about the different areas, so we could go there. Yeah, I don't think we can do these yet, but the main mission, like I say, is to go to the tower and have an audience with the council. They've been waiting for us for quite a bit, because I've been talking to everyone, but oh well. Make them wait. Yeah, so this way. Nothing to say? Emporium shopkeeper.
Ah, human. This one is greatly pleased to see you here in my decadent emporium.
So long, goodbye, farewell. Personal question. That's an odd goodbye response, anyway.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as Delan.
Delan.
Please take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
Your goods?
What exactly do you sell?
Only the finest and most luxurious items that credits can buy.
I'm probably not rich enough yet to afford any of this.
This one is able to procure almost any item the human would desire. For a price, naturally.
Naturally. Always a price. Your speech?
Why do you refer to yourself as this one and it?
For the same reason that humans are so inquisitive. It is part of our culture.
Fair enough.
Specifically, Hanar only refer to themselves in the first person with family or intimates. And we rarely do so with other species. It is just our way.
Can't fault you for that. I've just noticed my hair colour doesn't match my beard. Or does it? It's a bit of an awkward shade that I've picked. I was just looking then. Carry on. It's the little things you notice.
Who are you?
This one's face name is Delaninder, though many in this place simply refer to it as
I've already asked
Delan.
that. Whoops. Thought of something
Please
extra.
take time to examine the fine goods it has for purchase, all of great worth.
I'd like to buy something.
Show me your items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
View non-human armors. Well, we're all humans at the moment. So I will not do that. Possibly we might get companions who are not humans, so I could have a look later on. So these are what I have at the moment. No, sorry, these are what he's selling. Interesting that the armors are, like, say, Turian human. Human. Turian. That's cool. I am not going to sell anything at the moment, just because I kind of want to see where we're at after this council and upgrade everything before selling. I'll have another talk and just see what else you have, but...
Commander, it is good to see you again. Would you care to see some of its fantastic items today?
Yes.
Show me your items.
I was going to have a look at
Oh,
the
this
other
one
option.
is pleased to do so, human.
I think the regular
You will
items.
not be disappointed.
Standard items. What do these include? Okay, so non-upgrades, just various pieces of armour. So I could have lightweight... God, 10,000. I'm a bit poor at the moment. Comfortable armor affords basic protection from enemy attacks and minimizes movement penalties, affecting weapon accuracy. Okay. Unique item. Certa Foundation license for the Normandy Quartermaster. Do I buy that? Seems like a treasure of some kind. It's only 100. I'll buy it and let me know if they're absolutely useless. It just says unique item and I'm intrigued and it's cheap, so I will buy. Can I buy? Yep, I've bought. There we go. What's this sniper rifle like? Like I say, I'll leave it for now. I'm unsure of what weapons I've got equipped, so I'll go through them. I just wanted to buy that unique item, because why not? Ooh, what's up here? I will have a look at this level first. I did get a codex as well, so I will read in a second. Nothing else here? Okay, you didn't have anything else to say?
Big place.
Nope, same dialogue.
I can't tell the aliens from the animals.
Still can't get used to that. But carry on. So, codex.
The Elk, the Hanar, are a Citadel species known for excessive politeness.
Yeah, he seemed
They
nice.
speak with scrupulous
Or it
precision
seemed nice.
and take offense at improper language. Hanar that expect to deal with other species take special courses to help them unlearn their tendency to take offense at improper speech. All Hanar have two names. The face name is known to the world.
Okay.
The soul name is kept for use among close friends and relations. Hanar never refer to themselves in the first person in conversation with someone they know on a face name basis. To do so is considered egotistical. So instead they refer to themselves as this one, or the impersonal it. Their homeworld, Kaje, has
Kaje.
90% ocean cover and orbits an energetic white star, resulting in a permanent blanket of cloud. Due to the presence of Prothean ruins on the world, many Hanar worship them, and Hanar myths often speak of an elder race that civilized them by
Oh, so they
teaching them
worship
language.
the Protheans. That's interesting. Worship like this world's version of like an old god kind of thing. Or old creation. Not god, necessarily. The standard credit was established by the Citadel's Unified Banking Act as the currency of interstellar trade. The credit has a managed floating exchange rate calculated in real time by the central bank to maintain the average value of all participating currencies. Some regional currencies are worth more than a credit and some less. Hard currency can be stolen or counterfeited, so electronic fund transfers are the norm. More importantly, physical transactions cannot be easily tracked, making them ideal for tax evasion or the purchase of illegal goods. When the Alliance joined the Citadel, its various national treasuries were linked into the credit network. A human with a bank account of Mexican pesos, Japanese yen, or Indian rupees can purchase any item priced in credits at fair market value. All economies that participate in the credit network are required to price items in both local currency and credits. It's odd that in a world like this, I'm just, for some reason, although I am a human, I'm not imagining like this world includes like I don't know, the English, the Mexicans, the Japanese, the Indian. It just seems odd. We're on planets and back on Earth it's still the same. Does that make any sense? I don't know, I just expected humans are from Earth, but I don't know, I just didn't expect them to mention like the different countries of Earth, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I'm waffling, but yeah, interesting codex. Nothing up here useful? No. Alright, let's get out of the Emporium. I think we have the bank to go to still. Barlavon.
What's this? One of the Earth Clan.
Ah, a very famous one, yes?
Am
You
I
are the
very
one called
famous?
Shepard.
I guess I'm the commander.
You were at Torfan, correct? You led the final assault against the enemy base, if memory
Ah, yeah, my
serves.
backstory. Are you spying on me? Have we met? Who are you? Are you spying on me?
I don't like strangers keeping tabs on me.
Forgive me, Earth Clan.
I was a
My
bit
name
mean
is
then,
Barlavan.
but
My job makes it necessary for me to keep informed.
seems like the line I'm going down.
I am a financial advisor to many important clients here on the Citadel. When someone as important as yourself arrives on the station, I take notice.
Fair enough. Any personal questions?
Tell me more about your job.
Galactic finance is incredibly complex. A mix of laws and regulations from dozens of interstellar economies. I'm an expert in how all these economies interact. For a fee, I share my expertise. I also offer premium services for those clients who need someone to conduct business without drawing unwanted attention. Discreet and efficient. That's my motto.
Is this legal? Yeah, is all of this legal, or are there some shady business going on here?
Sounds pretty shady.
Yeah.
Everything I do falls completely within the bounds of interstellar commerce law. Even so, many of my clients would prefer their transactions remain undisclosed. For example, suppose a Hanar ambassador was petitioning the council to reduce tariffs on Hanar goods. How would it look if he had money invested in a Hanar exporting company? Even if his true motives were to help his people, he would be accused of advancing the petition for his own personal gain. I can keep his personal finances private.
Do I buy it or do I not buy it? I don't buy it, you know. I'm gonna be a bit strict with this Barla.
Still sounds shady to me.
Then we can only hope you will never be cursed with a large enough fortune to require my services.
Got on a bit of the bad side of him then, but got to make a few enemies along the way.
What's it like living here on the Citadel?
The station is without a doubt the greatest wonder in the galaxy. It is a technological marvel, but its true splendor goes much deeper than the hull and engines. From the Presidium to the wards, the entire station is a testament to the success of the Council. All the species of Citadel spaced together in a single strong community.
Tell me about the wards.
What are the wards like?
The cultural heart of the galaxy. They pulse with the lifeblood of millions of citizens from dozens of different species. You never know what you'll find out in the wards, Commander.
I do need to go there
It's
later,
always
so
full of
I will
surprises.
have a look.
Fortunately, most of them are pleasant.
Tell me about the Presidium.
What makes the Presidium so special?
Presidium, I keep saying that
It
wrong.
is the political center of Citadel space. 80% of all intelligent species in the known galaxy acknowledge the Council's authority on interstellar matters. But only the most powerful and influential species have embassies here on the Presidium. This level of the station is reserved for the elite, Shepard. People like us.
Guessing I am elite then. That'll do. Goodbye.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Out of the bank we go. Another codex. The majority of the Citadel's population lives in the wards, the 5 massive arms of the station that house the residential and commercial districts. Many galactic races have established cultural enclaves here. Population density and cost of living are extremely high, akin to Earth cities such as Hong Kong and Singapore. The wards are open top with skyscrapers raising from the superstructure. Towers are sealed against vacuum as the breathable atmosphere envelope is only maintained to a height of about 7 meters. The atmosphere is contained by the centrifugal force of rotation and a membrane of dense, colourless sulfur hexafluoride gas, held in place by carefully managed mass effect fields. The view from the wards is spectacular. In the background, stars, Serpent Nebula, and the nearby blue giant called the Widow move across the sky as the station rotates to stabilise itself. In the foreground, the lights of buildings and vehicles on the opposing ward arms perpetually shine. The Citadel has no real day or night. While the station keeps to standard galactic time for political functions, businesses rarely close, and residents acclimate to sleep and work according to personal need rather than day and night cycle. Additions and modifications are constantly being constructed, though they must stay within certain specifications that will not comprise the operation of the station. Occasionally, the keepers will descend on an area of the wards and move or change the architecture without explanation. Residents have learned to live with these inexplicable intrusions. Yeah, last episode then people gossiping said they didn't like the keepers, so I guess that's a reason why. What was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to look at the sky. So it is daytime up here. Look at all those flying things. But obviously not in the ward area. This will take me to the tower, correct? Oh, I've discovered these places now, so I can go there, but I will not. Good to know it updates once I've been to a place. Nothing to say? Right, which way am I going now? So I will go straight up here and round, I guess? I guess I'm going this way. Or... no, I'll go across the bridge this way first. Anything in this area? I'm guessing I won't be able to go down here yet. I will try. I'll quick save a second. I kind of want to... yeah, it's red, so I can't go that way yet. So I guess I'll go to the Citadel Tower. The game's wanting me to obviously continue that quest. Instead of just wander around. I do that. I do tend to get distracted. Yeah, so we're going across here now. Oh, there's another keeper.
Look at that bug thing over there. What's it doing?
Bug thing? I'm sure they have a title.
Well, they've built themselves quite the lake.
Same dialogue.
Wonder if anyone ever drowned in it.
Avina.
Welcome to Presidium Tourism Terminal 2. You are standing near the base of the Citadel Tower, one of the Presidium's most recognizable and important structures. Behind me is the spectacular Relay Monument, a scale model representation of a Prothean mass relay. To your left is one of the Keepers, the enigmatic caretakers of the Citadel, working on a control panel. You may see Keepers involved in various tasks throughout all levels of the Citadel. We ask that you do not interfere with them in any way.
Probably why I couldn't speak to them earlier then.
The Keepers are essential to the smooth operation of the Citadel. Obstructing their daily work will result in harsh penalties, including incarceration and rehabilitation.
Okay, not to get on their bad side then. Citadel Tower or Keep? I'll ask about the Keepers first.
I'd like to know more about the Keepers.
Little is known about these peaceful servants of the Citadel, though they are essential to the operation and maintenance of the entire station. Citadel regulations protect the Keepers against interference during the performance of their tasks. Failure to comply will result in harsh penalties. Keepers can be seen in all sections of the Citadel, but are typically found in and around the tower.
Why here?
Any particular reason there are so many Keepers in this area?
The Keepers do not communicate with other species. It is assumed, however, that the tower houses the Citadel's primary control systems. Many of the station's systems, such as navigation and life support, function automatically. It is believed the Keepers operate those systems from inside the tower's inaccessible core. The Keepers also make frequent appearances in the council chamber itself, though they appear to be just passing through on their way to some other destination.
Fair enough. And the tower itself?
Tell me about the Citadel Tower.
Housing both the council chambers and Citadel control, the tower is one of the most important buildings on the station. Access to these areas is restricted to those with the appropriate clearance.
Control?
What happens in Citadel Control?
Citadel Control handles all incoming and outbound transit. Every ship within 2,000 kilometers of the Citadel is under the jurisdiction of Citadel Control. At peak capacity, they are responsible for monitoring upwards of 1,000 vessels.
Wow. And the council chambers.
I'd like to hear more about the council chambers.
The business of the Council, which often has far-reaching effects on the galactic community, is conducted in a room at the apex of the Citadel Tower. The Council chambers themselves are truly a magnificent sight to behold.
Imagine I'll get to see
though
them
few
soon.
get to experience the view in person. Typically, only the councillors, ambassadors, and high-ranking officials,
I
along with
qualify?
various support staff, are allowed access.
Yeah, I've been asked to go there. I thought I had. I've been asked to go there.
I'm scheduled to have an audience with the council.
Only a handful of visitors to the Citadel are ever granted that privilege. I would be jealous, but that is outside the scope
Not allowed
of
to
my
be jealous.
programming.
It's not open to the public.
What if someone has business with the council?
The average citizen must go through the proper channels if they wish an audience with the Council. This is usually arranged through their respective ambassadors. Even then,
So interesting
few are
they're
given
bringing
access
politics
to
into
the
this.
actual council chambers. In most cases, the ambassador acts on behalf of the citizen.
Politics on space. I know it's familiar in the Star Wars series. I'm not too familiar with Star Wars, but it does kind of give off that vibe from my understanding. I've only seen one and a half of the movies. So, yeah, I'm pretty new to all of this kind of like space politics, but it's interesting to learn. Relay monument?
Tell me about the relay monument.
Discovered by the Asari who first arrived at the Citadel, the Relay Monument is one of the station's most interesting and controversial features. What is the meaning behind this striking piece of art? Is it a tribute to Prothean vanity? A reminder of their conquest of the galaxy through mass relay technology? Or perhaps it is a symbol of unity, a Prothean acknowledgement that the relays would eventually lead other species here to the Citadel. No one can say for sure, making the Relay Monument a favorite topic of discussion among academics and scholars.
Log off.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
You too, Avina. So I got codexes.
The Elk,
Keepers.
when the Asari discovered the Citadel, they also discovered the Keepers, a docile, multi-limbed insect race that seemingly exists only to maintain and repair the Great Prothean Station. Early attempts to communicate with or study the Keepers were failures, and it is now illegal to interfere with
Just
or
leave them to
impede
do the job,
Keeper activity.
basically.
Because they are completely non-threatening, Keepers have become virtually invisible to everyone else.
Are you sure they're
Similarly,
non-threatening?
they seem indifferent to other species, except for their tendency to help new arrivals integrate themselves into the Citadel. No matter how many Keepers die due to old age, violence, or accident, they maintain a constant number. No one has discovered the source
These
of new
Keepers
Keepers,
seem very
but some
intriguing, very
hypothesize they are
secretive.
genetic constructs.
Wonder if
Biological
we'll ever find
androids
out
created somewhere deep
the
in the
history of them.
inaccessible core of the Citadel itself.
Or are they just at one with the Citadel? And technology?
Biotics is the
mass relays.
Mass relays are feats of Prothean engineering advanced far beyond the technology of any living species. They are enormous structures scattered throughout the stars and can create corridors of virtually mass-free space, allowing instantaneous transit between locations separated by years or even centuries of travel using conventional FTL drives. Primary mass relays can propel ships thousands of light years, often from one spiral arm of the galaxy to another. However, they have fixed one-to-one connections. A primary relay connects to one other primary relay and nowhere else. Secondary relays can only propel ships across a few hundred light years.
Okay.
However, they are omnidirectional. A secondary relay can send a ship to any other relay within its limited range. There are many dormant primary relays whose corresponding twins have not yet been located. These are left inactive until their partner is charted, as established civilizations are unwilling to blindly open a passage that might connect them to a hostile species.
Very interesting. Any secondary? No, no secondary. Let's head out then. Right. So we do need to go, like I say, to the tower. Nothing down here. We've been that way. So shall we just head to the tower? Let's go to the tower. They've been waiting for us long enough. Lift time.
The council isn't going to ask me any questions, are they?
Hopefully not.
We've made our reports.
Why would I
Now we
skip
just
this?
have to trust Ambassador Udina.
No, we don't, sir.
Got to at least hear them out, Ashley. I'm liking the lift music. Wow. Look at this place. Who are you, Garrus? That was the CSEC security guard that we talked to. Who's Garrus? What are you doing here?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Hello.
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
You blew it. You don't like Saren. Well, obviously it doesn't like Saren. What did you find? You blew it. No, what did you find? I want to know.
Come across anything I should know about?
Saren's a Spectre. Most of his activities are classified. I couldn't find anything solid. But I know he's up to something. Like you humans say, I feel it in my gut.
I think the council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Thank you. Hope they do too.
You
Anything
don't
else
want to
to
keep
say?
the council waiting.
No. I'll maybe see you again. So where do I need to go? So the council chambers are here. I will explore this area first, though, with what I can. I'm guessing I won't be allowed in a lot of these places. It seems to be directing me straight to the council. And as Caden said, it is about... Caden, is that your name? Yeah. As Caden said, I was about to call him Kevin. Don't think he'd have appreciated that. It's about to start. Kevin. Oh, God. No, nothing here. Won't be able to go in there, but worth a check. Anything else to say in the council?
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs to reach
Oh,
the council.
Citadel?
Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance?
Yeah, that's interesting, actually. They're very high up. High and mighty at the top of everything, at the top of the staircase. Might be symbolic.
I like that fountain. It's very soothing.
Me too. Wait, what are you looking at? I agreed with you, and then I didn't actually see a fountain. I'm guessing these things? Oh, down there. Well, it is very nice. Ashley?
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
Good point too. I'm more inclined to believe it's a social status thing, but it could be used for defensive reasons as well.
What are those, cherry trees?
I don't know.
I bet all these staircases aren't just for show. They make for good defensive positions if this place is ever attacked.
You sure have to climb a lot of stairs.
Okay, that's all they have to say.
Think that's supposed to be symbolic of their importance.
I'm not going to bother going down there because it's all
Don't be ridiculous.
the same.
The Volus won't be joining the council for years.
I'm not so sure. The humans are making a strong push, and you can bet the Volus will be right on their coat.
Yeah, the bowlers should have a position.
Allowing the humans to join us is a sound strategic move.
Who's talking?
The Volus? No. The Hanna are likely to be next, then the Elcor.
You may be right. Though the Hanar need to lighten up a bit first.
You just don't like them because you have trouble understanding them.
Don't know who was talking then, but interesting. Yeah, the humans seem to have got positioned very quickly. But like I say, I think might be an age thing. I don't know.
No, I'm waiting to speak with one of the Councilor's assistants. Commander?
Nothing to say?
Commander?
Nope, nothing to say. I'm just going to run a little
I
bit.
just want to ask a couple of questions.
Oh, there's my captain up there. Let me just see if there's anybody over here to speak to, and then I will go up the stairs. I'm out of breath. I'm very unfit for a commander. No, nothing. Hello, Captain.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
Sorry I'm late. I was talking to everyone in the Citadel.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
Sorry, I'm a witness for that, aren't I?
The investigation by Citadel security turned up no evidence to support your charge of treason.
Spartus.
An eyewitness saw him kill Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
We know you
that
did
just
it.
let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must
His
be
voice
your
just
protégé,
screams evil.
Commander Shepard, the one who let the beacon get destroyed.
That was you, not me. How did you get involved? How did you get involved?
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report.
Lies, all lies.
But what can you expect from a human?
Insults, typical. See, he hates us. You'll pay. No, I'm on a warpath against Saren. You'll pay.
You can expect me to kill you the next time we
Should
meet.
probably be saying this in the council.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Quit protecting him. I'll find proof. You arrogant bastard. You arrogant bastard.
You can't hide behind the council forever.
Yes, you can't.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend
I mean, he has
my
a good
innocence
point.
against
There's no
this kind of testimony?
evidence in my dream.
I
but
agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence,
Sparatus,
not wild
not
imaginings
Spartacus.
and reckless speculation.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
You won't see the truth. No. What's the point? What is the point? You're not going to believe me.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren and the Geth. Ambassador, your petition to have him disbarred
Well,
from
they
the
haven't
Spectres
really
is denied.
explored this very long, have
Glad
they?
to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Well, this was pointless. They literally did no investigation then, just took Saren's word over, I guess over my dream, I suppose.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
How do you know Saren?
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
Now what? What do we do?
What's our next step?
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing
Yeah,
with the
he
executive.
seemed like an option.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
I'll talk to him. I don't trust him. Well, he's not said anything for me not to trust him. He could be useful.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
Captain deserves better. I'm on it. I don't like this. I'm on it.
I'll take care of it.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Understood.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den.
I need to go there for the other
It's a
quest.
dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Any other leads?
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
I've already gone his
An
bad side.
information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Do I ask Investigate, or what about you and Saren? What about you and Saren?
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
What? What do I do? I mean, he is a monster. I have picked the ruthless path here. I don't necessarily want to say this to my captain, but I do, not me personally, I don't agree, but the character I'm playing would kind of agree with that. Like, no matter the cost, what has to be done, I will do. If I'm going down that path, I'm going all in. So would I.
Sometimes 1,000 people must die so 1,000,000 can live.
But only if there's no other way. Saren doesn't even
Yeah,
look
I
for
agree
another
with that. I would look for another
He's
option
twisted,
first.
broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Just another one again. He is a monster for that, because if there was another option, my commander would take it. But he would also get the job done, if that makes any sense. So he is a monster for just enjoying all of this. Wanting to do it constantly, if that makes any sense.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars, it causes them.
Kind of contradicted myself
I know
there,
how the world
but
works, Commander. Sometimes you're forced to make unpleasant decisions. But only if there's no
I
other
didn't
way.
like picking that option.
Saren doesn't even look for another option. He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence, the killing. And he knows how to cover his tracks.
I wonder what would happen if you made a completely psychopathic commander. They just agreed with Saren's actions, but the opposition of it. That'd be an interesting take, because I am playing a ruthless, hard-headed character, but he's not a psychopath. Barla Vaughn? I have met Barla Vaughn, but I'll ask anyway.
Tell me about Barla Vaughn.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail. A financial genius, doesn't do anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes. He's got an impressive client list. Ambassadors, diplomats, specters. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
And specters?
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
If one goes too far, yeah, like I say, they do need to be checked.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
And will that be me if I become a Spectre? Is this legal?
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, You know something big is about to happen.
And how are they chosen?
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done. Like you. They've
Yeah,
been
that's why I was
watching
being
you for
shadowed
years.
by Nihilus.
They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation. But with him gone, things are still up in the air.
And how are they organized? I don't think I've asked that.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times,
Do they
act on
need a
their own.
command structure?
They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye.
Could I become head of the Spectres?
Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
Harkin?
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Why protect him? Or they abandoned him? They abandoned him?
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass.
Fair enough.
He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
Why protect him then?
The guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time
I
ago.
keep asking twice.
He was one of the first
Two different
human
opinions.
CSEC
I
officers.
shouldn't ask the second one.
Guess it would have looked
Lesson
bad
learned.
if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force.
I just want to
Politics
click all
is
the
a
options.
dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
Yeah, because these are two different opinions, and if I say both, then I'm contradicting myself completely. Okay, anyway, Council and the Ambassador.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the Council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out.
Yeah, double standards.
Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
Why do we bother? We're too independent. Why do we bother?
Who cares if we get a seat on the Council? What's the big deal?
If the Council passes a ruling on an interstellar matter, we have to follow it. We don't have the fleets or political allies to defy them. Once we get a seat on the Council, we'll be able to influence those rulings, protect our own interests. No more jumping through hoops whenever we want something. Take this mess we're in now. If humanity had a seat on the Council, we'd just send the Citadel fleet out to take care of Saren and his Geth. Problem solved.
I think that's everything. Have I asked about the Shadow Broker? I'm not sure, I'll ask again.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource we can use, or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
So they don't know who the Shadow is. Goodbye.
I should go.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the Ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Thank you. Commander. Not Commander. Captain. I'm the Commander. Right, so that council was a bust. Yeah. Right, we were looking in the journal. You need to find some proof that Saren is connected with the Geth. Garrus. Go to Cora's den in the lower wards and speak with Harkin, a CSEC agent who might know where Garrus can be found. Yeah, because Garrus could help us. And head to the bank in the financial district of the Presidium and speak to Barlavon again. That's back in. So the wards are open now, so we could go down and do that. Sounds good. Right. I'll remove that now. Seem to have explored this area fully. Which one do we do first? I think we'll go to see Barla Von first. Just because it's in the area. Can you mark these quests? Can you put them as like a priority quest? Guessing not. Okay, that's fine. Corban I could talk to. Admiral, do you have anything left to say?
No, I haven't spoken to him before. This is the first time I've requested an audience. Commander?
Nothing else to say. I don't think Corban was here before.
What guy?
The one over by the Keeper.
Literally right next to us.
What? Oh, no, I wasn't.
Hello,
Never
Corban.
mind.
Or Chorban.
Yes, is there something you want?
Following the Keepers?
Why are you so interested in the Keepers?
Keepers? I've got no interest in the Keep...
Don't get coy. I know what I saw.
Calm down, Ashley.
I'm not so sure I should be talking to you about this.
Why not?
We're just talking. Is there something wrong with that?
No. I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. I'm using a small scanner to gather readings on the Keepers. So far I've had mixed results. I find it difficult to get near the creatures.
And why the lies? Why not tell us this?
Why were you being so secretive about it, though?
Well, technically we're not supposed to disturb the Keepers. I don't really think my scanning disturbs them, but the authorities might disagree. I'd like to do it more openly, but it's not really worth getting arrested over.
I'm always up for it. I'll help.
I could help you out. I'm not worried about the authorities.
I don't even know who you are.
I'm with the Alliance.
I'm Commander Shepard, with the Alliance military.
Well, I suppose I could use the help. You'll need this. It's the scanning device I developed. Activate it each time you see a Keeper. All collected data will automatically upload to my database. I'll even send a few credits your way for each unique scan.
And why exactly are you doing this?
What are you doing with the data once you've scanned it?
Trying to learn whatever I can about the Keepers.
I did say I wanted to learn more about
them. We see them working
them.
everywhere, yet we know so little about them. I'm a scientist. I want to know what makes them tick.
Got it. I'll
I
help.
should get going then.
Yes, I have much work myself. So long, and good luck with the scanning.
Okay. So a side mission. Corban, a Salarian scientist, has discovered a way to scan the Keepers, but the Citadel authorities do not like people disturbing the insect-like creatures. You offered to help Corban, and he gave you his scanning device. Each time you scan a Keeper, the data will be sent to him automatically. Okay, so I have to scan 20 Keepers. Scan? Scan has been uploaded to the database, and that gives us XP for that. That's good. Don't need to level up or anything, do I? No. Yeah, I'm veering very much into the renegade thing. 1 out of 20. Anything else in the journal? What's... No, it was that I think that was glowing. There was something in there glowing as well, but I'm not sure what.
The Asari,
here we go, the
second
Salarians.
species to join the Citadel. The Salarians are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Salarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Salarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan.
Okay.
Salarians over
So,
the age of 40
human
are a
lifespan
rarity.
isn't
The Salarians were responsible for advancing the
a thing
development
at all
of the
on the
primitive
council,
Krogan
so there are young
species
aliens
to use
as
as
well.
soldiers
Not young,
during
but...
the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of
Oh,
the
that's sad.
genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the
I thought it was
Krogan
an age thing
rebellion
that
several
humans were,
centuries later.
advancing quicker on the
Salarians are
council.
known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing. and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on.
So this guy, Corbin, we've just doing a quest for, he might know more than he's letting on. It might be for another reason, but I still want to do it. Oh god, I keep getting my gun out. That's interesting that they only live to 40, because I thought the humans like had special privileges because they only live to human age, but that's not the case. Back down the lift we go.
I can't believe the Council ignored all the evidence against Saren.
Saren's one of their best operatives. It's only natural they take his word over ours.
Yeah, annoying as it is.
Oh, so now we just chase leads while this smug Turian runs around with his Geth troopers.
That's politics, Chief.
I hate politics.
I've just recognised Ashley's voice actor. She's in the Dragon Age series on Netflix, Absolution. It's Miriam. If anyone knows what I'm talking about. Sorry, I've just realised her voice then. I knew I'd heard it somewhere. I think I'm right, anyway. But yeah, if anyone's seen that, I'm pretty sure that's her. Okay. Right, we were going to the bank, weren't we? I was just scanning them, don't mind me. Is there any way to get back to your ship? I don't need to go back now, but because you can talk to everyone in there. Is there a way to get back from here, or is it just when you go back there, if that makes sense? Like, can you travel to your ship and speak to people and then come back to the Citadel? Can you do it on here? I don't want to go right now. Oh, I can go to the ward locator. Oh, I can go straight to Cora's Den. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that because I kind of want to go down the way you can walk down. But yeah, can you go back to Normandy at any point? I think I missed the bank. Yes, I did. Hello again.
Is there anything I can do for you today, Commander?
I need information.
I've heard you work for the Shadow Broker. Do you have any information about Saren?
You're very blunt, Shepard.
I am blunt.
But you're right. I am an agent for the Shadow Broker. And I do know something about Saren.
And start talking?
I need that information. Now.
Threats don't work on me, Commander.
I assumed that was...
This information is worth a small fortune.
Gonna be the case.
But this is an unusual situation, so I'm going to let you have it for free.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. The Shadow Broker is quite upset with Saren right now. They used to do a lot of business, until Saren turned on him.
What a shock.
Saren betrayed him. Imagine that.
No matter what you think of Saren, he's not stupid. He knows the Shadow Broker is a valuable ally. Turning on him doesn't make sense. Not unless something huge was at stake. I don't know the details, but the Shadow Broker hired a freelancer to deal with it. A Krogan mercenary.
Anything else?
That's not much to go on.
I just told you that the most famous Spectre in the galaxy betrayed the Shadow Broker. Quite a bargain, considering the price. Speak with the Krogan if you want to learn more. I heard he was paying a visit to Citadel security. If you hurry, you might catch him before he leaves the Academy.
And why exactly is he there?
Isn't it strange that a Krogan would want to speak with Seasick?
Very. However, I doubt the visit was entirely his choice. You'll need to speak with him if you want to know more.
I've asked all this, so let's go.
Thanks for the info.
My pleasure, Commander.
Okay, sounds good. So we need to... Oh, okay, Rex. A Krogan bounty hunter named Urdnot Rex might be able to help you against Saren. And Garrison Rex? Are these viable companions in the future? Maybe? I don't know. Just because they have sort of like a personal quest. I might be recruiting people to help against Saren. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. Codex.
The Elcor, the Krogan, evolved in a hostile and vicious environment. Until the invention of gunpowder weapons, eaten by predators was still the #1 cause of Krogan fatalities. Afterwards, it was death by gunshot. When the Solarians discovered them, the Krogan were a brutal, primitive species, struggling to survive a self-inflicted nuclear winter. The Solarians culturally uplifted them, teaching them to use and build modern technology, so they could serve as soldiers in the Rachni War. Liberated from the harsh conditions of their homeworld, the quick-breeding Krogan experienced an unprecedented population explosion. They began to colonize nearby worlds. Even though these worlds were already inhabited, the Krogan rebellions lasted nearly a century, only ending when the Turians unleashed the Genophage, a Solarian-developed bioweapon that crushed all Krogan resistance. The Genophage makes only 1 in 1,000 pregnancies viable.
Oh, okay.
Today, the Krogan are a slowly dying breed. Understandably, the Krogan harbor a grudge against all other species, especially the Turians.
Fair enough. At least it's not the humans, not me. Okay, yeah, speak to Rex. Speak to Harkin in Cora's den. And investigate Saren seems to be the main quest. And also these on the side. Yeah. So, on that note, I think I'm going to end the episode here. We'll do those quests next time. Find Rex, find Garrus, expose Saren, and everything like that. But yeah, it's been a good episode, learning more about everything. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.